Yo, sick car, dude. Is this the one that doesn't run on fossil fuels?
Yeah, I'm trying to be more aware of my carbon footprint, and this car removes all emissions from my transportation by running on pure electric.
That's super cool. But where does the electricity come from?
I'm not really sure.
Hmm, I'll look it up.
The United States relies on coal and other non-renewable resources to produce electricity. Fossil fuels, such as coal, natural gas, and oil, supply the vast majority of our energy needs, including more than two-thirds of the U.S. electricity generation. They have powered America for more than a century. America's vast coal reserves provide nearly half the country's electricity. Though abundant, coal is a dirty energy source that is responsible for more than a quarter of the nation's total global warming emissions, including 80% of all those from power plants. Coal also has significant and harmful consequences for the environment. It all adds up to a huge and costly impact.
Wow, that's absurd.
What's absurd with that? Coal and oil seem like they're doing just fine.
Oh, Zach, you're so young and naive. I'll tell you why that's not the case. Around the world, scientists are tracking storms that are bigger, heat that is more intense, and droughts that last longer. It's climate change at work, and we can curb it. Here are the facts. Global warming changes the climate. Human activity, mainly burning fossil fuels and chopping down forests, have caused temperatures to rise worldwide. That's global warming. The warmer atmosphere triggers climate change or shifts in normal climate patterns. Such deviations can result in more severe weather. Changes breed intense weather. Hot air increases ocean evaporation. A warmer atmosphere also can hold more water, which can intensify weather events. Heat waves are stronger, storm surges rise higher. Blizzards bring more snowfall. The number of natural disasters has doubled in the past few decades. 90% of them are weather-related. These intensified episodes can cause greater destruction to property and loss of life. The threat is global and urgent. Such changing conditions have consequences. Coral reefs are dying, forests are crumbling. Arctic animals such as polar bears are losing the sea ice they call home. We can change it.
So if coal, oil, and fossil fuels are so bad, what can we switch to?
There's this really cool new energy called solar. I'll tell you about it. Solar power is energy from the sun that is converted into thermal or electrical energy. Solar energy is the cleanest and most abundant renewable energy source available, and the US has some of the richest solar resources in the world. Modern technology can harness this energy for a variety of uses, including generating electricity, providing light or a comfortable interior environment, and heating water for domestic, commercial, or industrial use. The US solar market faces both challenges and opportunities. The industry is working to scale up the production of solar technology and drive down manufacturing and installation costs. There are several key ways to harness solar energy, such as solar electric, solar heating and cooling, concentrating solar power, and passive solar. The first three are active solar systems, which use mechanical or electrical devices that convert the sun's heat or light to another form of usable energy. Passive solar buildings are designed and oriented to collect, store, and distribute the heat energy from sunlight to maintain the comfort of the occupants without the use of moving parts or electronics. Solar energy is flexible energy technology. Solar power plants can be built as distributed generation or as central station utility-scale solar power plants. Some utility-scale solar power plants can even store the energy they produce after the sun sets. That is solar energy.
Well, this seems very confusing. How does this work?
It's not that confusing. I'll explain. Step 1. The solar panels. The solar panels are made up of photovoltaic cells, which convert sunlight into direct current DC electricity throughout the day. Step 2. The inverter. This device converts the DC electricity generated by the solar panels into the alternating current AC electricity. Step 3. Electrical panel. The AC electrical is sent from the inverter to your electrical panel to power your lights and appliances with solar energy. This electrical panel is often called a breaker box. Step 4. The utility meter. The utility meter measures your energy use. It actually goes backward when your system generates more power than you immediately need. This excess solar energy offsets the energy you use at night. Step 5. The utility grid. Your business is still connected to the grid. You'll need that power from the utility company at night, but don't worry. The cost is offset by any excess solar energy you put into the grid during the day. Step 6. The monitoring system. The monitoring system continuously tracks your energy production and ensures that your solar power system is running smoothly. It will even alert repair crews in the area in the rare event that problems arise. Electricity can be produced directly from photovoltaic cells. Photovoltaic literally means light and electric. These cells are made from materials which exhibit the photovoltaic effect, which is when sunshine hits the PV cell, the photons of light excite the electrons in the cell and cause them to flow, generating electricity. Solar energy produces electricity when it is in demand, such as those particularly hot days when air conditioners drive up electricity demand. In use, solar energy produces no emissions. 1 megawatt hour of solar electricity offsets about 0.75 to 1 ton of CO2. PV panels are being used increasingly, both in the city and in remote locations, to produce electricity for households, schools, and communities, and to supply power for equipment such as telecommunication and water pumps. Solar energy is the future.
But dude, this seems really expensive. I don't have the money for this.
Actually, over time it can save you money. Let me explain why. The price of solar panels has reduced significantly in recent years. As more and more companies manufacture PV solar panels to meet the demand, the panel cost has reduced, thus enabling the reduction of the total cost. The emergence of the Power Purchase Agreement is a program that enables many homeowners to install a full residential PV system on their roof with zero down payments. The fact that now you can finance the system in many states in the US has contributed significantly to the rise of the use of solar and the affordability of the PV system. There are plenty of reasons why using solar power is a great idea, especially when it comes to environmental issues, as solar energy is one of the cleanest forms of energy there is, with little in the way of the harmful emissions associated with other traditional forms of energy such as gas and electricity. One of the main reasons people can appear a little reluctant in adopting solar power as an alternative power source within their home is the amount of money that they think it will cost to install a solar energy system. The truth is, there is more than one way to obtain a solar energy system, and you can even have a solar energy system installed in your home for no cost to you whatsoever. To meet its renewable portfolio standard, many states in the US have placed strong incentives and tax break laws for homeowners, which has significantly lowered the cost for the systems and made the switch to solar much more affordable and a great long-term financial decision. Solar energy systems still draw power from the sun even on cloudy days. Your house does not have to be in direct sunlight all day in order to benefit from solar, and solar energy systems store power during the day, so don't think that your appliances will be useless once the sun goes down. It is possible to install enough solar panels on your roof so your home is completely powered by solar energy, meaning that you will pay utility companies absolutely nothing.
The field of solar energy is quickly advancing, with cheaper methods of production and more efficient fuel cells. Companies like Tesla and SolarCity are transforming the world of energy for the future. Tesla's new solar technology enabled the company to develop not one but 4 different solar roof products that look like conventional and modern roof types. The company is using a high-efficiency solar cell covered with a colored lava film, allowing cells to blend into roof while exposing them to the sun above. Tesla says that the system can achieve 98% of the efficiency of a standard solar cell despite being a more complex system for being integrated with a roof. Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, claims that the company's solar roof could last 2 times longer than a traditional roof. In pair with the solar roof, Tesla's Powerwall can store power from the solar panels, provide a secure backup in case of power outages, as well as a source of energy when dark. In theory, the device could make solar-powered homes completely independent of the traditional energy grid. Elon Musk states, "The goal is complete transformation of the entire energy infrastructure of the world to complete sustainable zero carbon." Furthermore, Tesla broke ground on the Gigafactory in June 2014 outside Springs, Nevada, and it's expected to begin battery cell production by the end of this year. By 2018, the Gigafactory will reach full capacity and produce more lithium-ion batteries annually than were produced worldwide in 2013. In cooperation with Panasonic, SolarCity, and other strategic partners, the Gigafactory will produce batteries for significantly less cost using economies of scale, innovative manufacturing, reduction of waste, and the simple optimization of locating most manufacturing processes under one roof. It's expected to drive down the per kilowatt hour cost of Tesla's battery pack by more than 30%. The Gigafactory will also be powered by renewable energy resources from the solar roof, ultimately leading to the goal of achieving net zero energy cost of production. These advances in technology are reinventing the idea of energy and efficiency. But solar energy is not just important for reducing emissions. It can also be a possible energy source for the 1.3 billion people without electricity around the world. But do not think of solar as the future of energy, but as the hope for a brighter future.
Solar energy and new technologies are the innovation for the future.
With the world running out of unrenewable resources and climate change upon us, we need to switch to renewable clean energy resources now.
But the future is bright. Why not power the world with it? I'm Michael Atkins.
And I'm Zach Irons,
and this is Solar Energy. Yo, that is Stop.